Nelson County, the temperature is under 30 degrees and continuing to drop there. Road crews were checking out their trucks, putting chains on tires and making sure they're ready to roll out. Well, the Emergency Command Center will be opening tomorrow at 9 a.m. and as everyone is getting ready for a long week.
And we are down in Bardstown right now, Nelson County, where we find Conroy DeLucia and photojournalist Connie Offutt today. And Conroy, the county declared the state of emergency actually late yesterday, and the judge executive specifically mentioned ice. What are they telling you tonight?
Well, yeah, they wanted to get the ball rolling quickly because as soon as they saw those projections going, not just with snow, but with those freezing temperatures and ice, they wanted to make sure they could get the resources here as quickly as possible. That was actually declared nearly 24 hours ago, and it feels well below 30 degrees right now. The temperatures, as the sun has started to go down, have gone down with it. But talking to people around here, it really does feel like the calm before the storm. Not just a cliche, but literally people are just trying to do everything they can to be as normal as possible before this winter storm hits. After weathering his fair share of storms over the years, Gregory Haydorn has learned a thing or two.
I've had it a couple of years, and I've only used it a few times.
First, have the snowblower in a good position.
I'm just getting it ready.
Second, leave the thermostat inside at 68 degrees and...
Really, there's not much else to say, but turn the pipes on.
These now empty shelves at Haydorn Bakery will be full once again Saturday morning for customers. Then, winter's powerful punch will make the next several days less predictable.
This is going to be a 48-hour snow, and that's just not something that we see, and especially not to this kind of level.
Brad Metcalf with Nelson County Emergency Management says they have more than 2,000 tons of salt in the domes, which is not as impactful in freezing weather.
So we've also brought in an additional amount of sand, so that in some places, especially on hills, that we'll put down so that we can get traction.
He warns the roads will be an issue this weekend and possibly longer.
You're just going to have to make sure that you understand that we may not be able to get there in the same time frame that we normally would.
Some are spending the day enjoying one last meal.
Yeah, we have lunch not very often, but we just thought we'll meet today and before the storm rolls in.
And later, hopefully, one more basketball game.
As long as it doesn't get canceled. I don't know when that's supposed to roll in, but we're hoping for the game tonight.
Sophia Roby says at this point, Scout and Scholar will reopen Saturday morning.
Truthfully, we're just kind of trying to all be here and make some money before, all of this hits, enjoy each other's company before it hits too.
A few final hours of normalcy before days of uncertainty blow in. Yeah, we're watching more and more people just walk into Scout and Scholar, probably enjoying a few last moments with friends, with, trying to enjoy all of this, I guess, balmy weather compared to what we're going to see over the next 48, 72, even longer hours going into next week. So it's going to be a cold one here in Nelson County, but they will have the Emergency Operations Center rolling at 9 a.m. tomorrow, and they'll keep it going as long as it's necessary. Live in Nelson County with photojournalist Connie Offutt, Conroy DeLucia, WHAS 11 on your side.
All right, some great information. Thank you, Conroy.